Here's Sierra. I travel with the Ruffling kennels. This is actually an older one. They used to be called Rough Tough kennels. They changed the name to Rough Blend kennels. They're excellent for traveling with your dogs. All right, stay. You want them trained so that when you open up the kennel door, they're not going to be busting out until they are secure. All right, Sierra, go ahead. No, this is Sierra. She is a Border Collie Whippet mix. One parent was a Border Collie and the other one was a Whippet. But although she looks very whippety. We are here at the park and we're going to do some recalls with Sierra, which I know she's going to do well in. But if you guys have any Whippet or Whippet mixes, I'd like to hear from you in the comments on your experience in training them. With Sierra, who is a Border Collie and Whippet mix, she looks very Whippet and she has a lot of Whippet tendencies. Um, I'm not going to say all Whippets are the same, but generally a lot of Whippets are on the soft side. So it's a different training than another breed. And she has trained me a lot on how to train dogs. I trained my pit bulls differently than I trained my Border Collie Staffordshire Terrier mixes versus my Chihuahuas. Every dog has to be trained different into each personality and breed. So she's super soft. And the first thing I learned from her when she was a puppy, I was training her stays out in my yard. And was getting to the point, when we get frustrated because she wants to be with me constantly, so she wasn't staying. I didn't physically do any signs that I was dissatisfied in her behavior. I didn't verbally express dissatisfaction, but in my tone and my voice, she felt it. So she just took off, went inside, and she shut down. So she shut down a lot in her first year with training. In the beginning, a lot more because I was learning how to train her. So she has taught me, up here, Sierra, up, 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 come on, all the way up. There we go. I know. So, yeah, here she is. So Sierra has trained me how to train her, and I learned a lot from her. Um, Everything is rainbow and sunshines. Um, if I'm asking her to do something and she is not doing it, I stop and I don't say anything. I ignore it, and then I'll reset her up and do it again. When she gives me the behavior I'm asking for, it's a huge party, a huge party. So they just want to please you. So whatever pleases you makes them happy. Um, so that's the type of training that I do, is all positive reinforcement, learning the dog how they learn, and then training the dog in that matter. Um, she she's high energy. She's a very high energy dog. So not your typical dog unless you're going to work your dog. She loves to run. So this is excellent to be out in an open field with some distractions, and she's not going to take off. She'll run, I call her, she comes to me. And that's what you want. So that's why when you're training them to come to you and they come to you, you have the biggest party and they make the biggest fool of yourself for them. Sierra is 4 years old. She is a very sweet dog. She's so sweet and but very soft. When I had my pit bulls, I could have them in a stay, and if they had come to me, I would say and then they could hear my voice. I'm putting a hand out. They know that means no, that I don't. It's not what I'm asking. I could reset them and do it. I could not do that with her. If I said that when I was training her, she would shut down. So for her, it's been a different training style for me, all positive reinforcement. Um, so I'd like to hear you guys that have Whippet mixes, or Whippets, how your training went. Was it your first one? How did you do? But I love having her. She's great. She's so loving. She's super sweet. And she's chill in the house. She's very chill in the house, except for potty time. For potty time, it's a race to get to the door. It's a race to go out. Pooping is a race, and it's a race to get back in. And then she's chill. So I don't know why she does that. I kind of ignore the behavior. But I guess it's because it's a change, and then she's going outside. She goes to the door. She's jumping up at the door like this. I let her out. She flies out. And I do have Chihuahua, so I make sure that they run out after her because I don't want her trampling over anybody just to go out to pee. Like I said, everything is a race with these Whippets, everything. But when she comes in, she's super chill. She's super sweet. So that's her only thing, is that racing to the door, racing the potty, the racing to come in. And then sometimes she's out there, she's just zooming around the yard like a maniac because they love to run. So they need to do that. I take her to the park pretty regularly, throw a frisbee for her, play ball with her. She goes on hikes a lot, so she gets that energy out. She's doing frisbee, and I was in the process of training her in fly ball, and she's so fast. I got to get back into that. Work got in the way with that, but I'm getting back on track with that. She has a super short coat, so she gets cold easily. She reminds me of a chihuahua sometimes, and she's shivering. So she wears coats a lot in the wintertime. She's got the prettiest gray eyes, and her nose matches. She is a pleasant dog. She's really, really good. But I've heard people that have had Whippets and they're not happy with their dog because they didn't do the training right. So you get a Whippet or a Whippet mix, do a lot of research. But the best advice I can give to you is they can be soft. They don't take correction well. Everything is rainbows and sunshine and yummy candies. And then you train like that, make a fool of yourself, and they do what you want. You can have a good dog there. Regarding rewarding her with treats, I only do it sometimes. This way, she's always do I get a cookie this time or I don't? So her response to you is always going to be what you ask and just in case she gets a cookie. Sierra, come. Good girl. Yeah, that was great. They're playing ball, aren't they? Sierra, come. Good girl. Good job. Good job. I didn't have a cookie. I just wanted to let her know she was a good girl. I'll stop. Nope. Good girl. When you start teaching recall, when they do come back to you, make a fool of yourself. Big party, make a fool of yourself because who cares? Your dog knows that you love that and will continue to do that to make you happy. So I don't care what other people think in public. You think about what your dog thinks. Make that big party, make that fool of yourself because that's only going to strengthen the recall to you. So we're on a big soccer field and Sierra's not leaving my side. She ran a little bit, but right next to me. I think next time I'll bring one of my other dogs and with them out here together they'll run and I'll be able to do better recalls. This is what you want. You want them to follow you. You don't want them to play distraction. We have a lot of stuff going on. We have soccer practice, baseball practice, kids walking by, people on the path with bikes. And she has zero concern with any of that. She just wants to be with me. And this is your goal. That's why you're going to have that party when they first come to you because they learn that this is fun. You love it. And that's all they want to do is please you, right? Right, Sierra? You just want to please me. And she's very happy. Yeah, happy little girl. Yeah. We're going to do Sierra's hardest thing in the world, and that's a stay. She has a pretty sit. Yes, good girl. Sit. Stay. Yes, good girl. Sit. Stay. Stay. Okay, come. Yeah, good girl. Sierra, come. Good girl. Good job. Sierra, come. Good girl. Sierra, come. Yes, good girl. No cookie, but praise. Sierra, come. Good girl. She got a cookie. Having a strong recall with your dog it can be life-saving sometimes. If they're running in towards traffic, they're running into danger, that you call them, they come, that could literally save their lives. So this is something I highly recommend every dog owner do with their dogs. And I know sometimes it's hard, but you guys can do it. It's consistency and little baby steps at a time. You did a good job. All right. And she's used to traveling in a crate when we go out, etc. Okay, up. There you go. You have these Primo pads, which are custom to fit into whatever size rough tough kennel you get. They work great. Gives them some cushion, nice and waterproof. Yeah, we like them. I always give her a blanket. This is the intermediate. Hey guys, leaving the park with Sierra, I stopped at the Screamery. I don't know if you have any near you, but if you do, you should go. They're great. It's rich, it's creamy. They make the ice cream there. There's no added ingredients. It's pretty clean ingredients. It tastes phenomenal. And I found out today, I love the Ooey Gooey, their Ooey Gooey ice cream. They make the Ooey Gooey butter there, and you can buy it by piece. It's $1.50 a piece, but the more you buy, the cheaper it is. And oh my God, guys, this butter cake is phenomenal. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. I have to try it. Up, up, good job. Oh, she sees the ice cream. You could, here, right here, the drips. I'll let her lick this. It's just the vanilla part, but oh my God, it's so good. Okay, leave it. Leave it. Mm, mm. So good. It's so good, guys. Mm. All right, let me get home. Just don't melt. There you go. Okay. All right, we're going home. Get yourself some ice cream. We are home. Let me get her ready. Stay. I forgot to take this off. Okay.